with the full harvest moon and a lunar eclipse. We find ourselves now in a spot where we have the opportunity to open parts of us, unlock hidden compartments inside of us, and begin to work out and process and change in new ways, in new opportunities that we may have never had the opportunity before. Hi, I'm Daniel Esteves. I make content for clear, conscious people that are tired of the mundane life that they've known. And they are tired of the same multiple choice options that their life, their environment has been giving them. And they yearn and they desire to live in deeper, true alignment with who they really are. And they're open and willing to take new steps into new directions that might seem uncomfortable, but familiar choices gives familiar results. And when we step out into new ways that make us uncomfortable, that's when we can start to explore and experience new directions in our life. And that's the journey that we're on together. I pulled a tarot card for us, and that card is Judgment. And really what this means in the lunar eclipse, the full moon lunar eclipse that we're having, is we are called to be aware. We are called for new light to come and give us guidance and wisdom in this new season that we're stepping into in our life. So the card Judgment is asking, be wise. Be wise as you make decisions. Realize the things that you've come from, realize where you've been, and recognize where you're at, and if need be, separate from your life the things that are holding you back, the things that aren't serving you. It might be other people, but it might be decisions that you're already making. Be aware of where you're at and what it is that has made you and what it is that is slowly breaking you. Only you can truly see, if you give yourself the opportunity, what is holding you back, what is propelling you forward. And it's in your hands right now, the opportunity for you to make that decision. I grew up very Christian, and drilled into my head was things like tarot cards are wrong, and words attached to them, demonic, evil, words of unknown, words of scary. But where we are being called to go to, because we have this opportunity now, because of that full moon and harvest, because of the lunar eclipses, we're called. The harvest is the time where we look back and we recognize the work that we've done, and the harvest means it's time to reap. It's time to say, I have put in the effort, I have done the time, and now is the time for me to gather the fruits of my labor. It's time for me to store up the good things that I have done, the effort that I've put in, the hard work that I've done to make real changes that actually show me that I love me, and I'm not just acting things out to make everyone else happy. That's what the harvest moon is. It's a time to recognize where we've come from. It's a time of gratitude for the abundance of our life. Maybe in your life right now, you don't feel like you have abundance. I want to challenge you to find a new mirror or clean off the one that you've been looking in and try to give yourself opportunity to see where you have been blessed. Where on your journey in these past 6 months have you excelled where you would have failed a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago? Where have you been able to succeed where you wouldn't have? And the opportunity for the eclipse is the eclipse of the moon is the opportunity for us to see different. What we always see, what we always know, is now radically shifted and we weren't expecting it. That's what the eclipse has always meant in the past, and it still means that now. So give yourself some room in this next season of your life to discover what's new, discover what you weren't expecting, and start giving yourself room to heal. fucking feels like a jalapeno burning in my heart right now. Because only you can be the judge of that. Only you can see what you need. Yes, it's easy when someone else can point something out for us, but if it's coming from you, that's when you can have real fucking change. That's when you can have real fucking progress. When you can see, you know what, I'm doing it. I didn't react the way that I've known that I've reacted for the last 10 years. I reacted differently. Fucking good job. Give yourself new avenues to see yourself differently. That's what the harvest moon doorway that we're walking through and the eclipse doorway that we're walking through is. See yourself in a new light and give yourself some goddamn credit for where you've come from, where you are, and where you're aiming towards. Because it's only you who can truly take accountability of where you're at. Only you can. And when you're the agent that's choosing, how much more powerful it is when you are in control of your choices that you're making rather than your situation around you forcing you to make decisions. Now is the opportunity. You are safe. You are welcome. Heal, grow, evolve, new steps, new direction. Your agency is your gift to yourself. Recognize that. Recognize how much you need to grow. Recognize how much you need to change. But don't make it into a mountain. Don't make it into a whole fucking exercise that you now have to do for the rest of your life. No. One day, 1 second, 1 minute, one choice at a time. However it needs to look, give yourself grace in the process. If what I said touched you, if what I said resonates inside of you, I want to hear from you. I want to hear how you're growing. I want to hear how you're changing. I want to hear what's different right now than you were 15 minutes ago. What's changing because of our connection? What's changing because we met through this medium? I'd love to hear from you. Click on the link in the description. Free 30-minute chat. Let's do this shit. Like, subscribe, all the shit. I want to hear from you. I want to see where you're changing. I love the comments. I love what you guys have been saying. Keep up the good work. Bless.